And we begin with brand new developments in the deadly shooting rampage in Kalamazoo that left 6 people dead, 2 others injured over the weekend. Today, prosecutors charged 45-year-old James Dalton with 6 counts of murder and 2 counts of assault with intent to commit murder. As Dalton appeared in court, 2 other victims continue to recover from their injuries. Meantime, President Obama called Kalamazoo's mayor, sheriff, and police chief to promise them any support they need in their investigation. He also praised them for apprehending the suspect so quickly. Local 4's Paula Tubman is live in Kalamazoo this afternoon. And Paula, a very difficult day for that entire community. And I understand you've been speaking to some of the people who knew the victims.
And not just this community, Karen, but also neighboring communities. And you know, we're going to hear that name Dalton a lot as this investigation moves forward. But we really don't want you to forget the names of the people he is accused of cutting down with bullets. When you go to a high school, lessons in life should not include the death of a classmate. But at Harper Creek High School in Battle Creek, the flag flies at half-staff. Not because the governor told them to, but because one of the people shot was part of the family here. A 14-year-old girl we are not identifying at the request of her family. She clings to life with life support. The superintendent of schools tells me that grief counselors have been on site and the school community is praying for everyone who was shot. Not 15 minutes away, that young woman's aunt is being remembered as a mom to all.
She took me right under her wing and showed me the ropes, and she was a true gem.
Mary Jo Nye recently retired as an English teacher from Calhoun Community High School, an alternative school for last chance kids who were never ever last chance to her.
She would adopt kids in that she would, you know, make sure that they had food for the weekend, and she cared, and she showed them that she cared.
Mary Jo was still tutoring and still showed up at graduations and had a way of connecting with troubled people. And perhaps, just perhaps, maybe had the man who pointed that gun at her and 7 others had talked instead of pulling the trigger, perhaps this may have been different.
You just need to know what a fantastic person she was and how caring she was. And I mean, she was the mom to everybody here, you know. So we're going to miss her a lot.
A total of 8 people were shot. Those killed, Mary Jo, as we said, and Mary Lou Nye, Barbara Hawthorne, Dorothy Brown, 17-year-old Tyler Smith, and his dad, Richard Smith. They were car shopping. His first victim, a woman shot in front of her apartment while standing with her 3 children, is expected to survive her injury. She and her family are asking that she not be identified, and we are respecting that.
She loved the people she worked with and showed them that, so that's what we want her to be remembered for, the care that she showed to a community that really needed her. So, not as a victim, but as really a hero.
You know, there are people doing heroic work in life, and that work has been cut down by these bullets. Also, we're hearing from Tyler Smith's mom, Richard Smith's wife, Laurie Smith, through her Facebook page. She talks about his sister Emily, and I just want to read a little bit of this. She says, "My precious baby boy taken away before he even graduated from high school. I am so grateful to have been blessed with a sweet, caring, witty, handsome boy for almost 18 years. We actually have her complete conversation on Facebook on our website. Click on Detroit.com. But certainly hearts and prayers go out to all of these families and these entire communities. Karen?
A Facebook posting no mother should ever have to write. We appreciate your time,
Paula. Can't imagine
Paula.
it. I can't.
I know, unimaginable. All right, Paula Tubman live in Kalamazoo. Our coverage does continue at 5. Our Lauren Podell was in court today as the suspect was formally charged, and she will have the very latest on the investigation part of the story live from Kalamazoo. We've also created a special section with more on the Kalamazoo rampage. You can find it under the news tab at clickondetroit.com.